This is an apparel client of ours, and this is the revenue that we generated for them in just 6 days. Now, I'm gonna take you behind the scenes day to day so you can see exactly how we did it. But first, let me tell you, this was not your average email marketing promotion. You see, this apparel client wasn't just hoping that email marketing was gonna work for them, they needed it to work. And when they came to us, they were running their email marketing strategy extremely poorly. Terrible deliverability, little to no strategy, and zero segmentation. And if their email and SMS program kept going as is, this brand was barely gonna be profitable. But I had a strong feeling that we could turn things around, so I jumped in to help with their 4th of July promotion. 1 week later, we made them $75,000 in sales, and now I'm gonna show you the exact strategy that we used to make it happen. All right, so let's walk through this sale and let's go through each of the email and SMS messages. So to give you an overview, we have both email and SMS. So as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different emails, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different SMS messages spread across 7 days. So we first want to start with just announcing that the sale is live, getting that discount going early. As you can see here, the actual holiday is on the 4th, so we wanted to get started early and send this promotion ASAP 2 days before so we can really get a jump start on all of these promotions because everyone's inbox is going to be absolutely flooded. So we start with email number 1 and SMS number 1, very simple, just announces the sale. It says, hey, sale is live. Number 2, value push. We really want to just push a little bit more value, push some different products, continue reminding people that the sale is live. Number 3, we'll want to introduce a little bit of FOMO, telling people, hey, things are running out. These clothes are running off, coming off the shelves. We're running out soon. And then finally, last chance, sale is ending tonight. And that's just really pushing that urgency as much as humanly possible. And then actually what we did on Sunday was we sent an email to anyone who clicked but didn't make a purchase, an email saying, hey, sorry you missed it, but fortunately, it's gone. Here's what you can get at full price, essentially. And then what we actually did at the end was we did a 1-day, 24-hour, basically a cash grab, 1-day flash sale with a new offer that really, really did well. So we'll walk through each of these individual messages and kind of hit the highlights here. So as I mentioned, day 1 sale launch, we're sending it to a wide audience. We're sending it to that 365-day, both email and site engaged. It's 2 different segments. Subject line and preview text is very simple. Just launched 4th of July sale, 20% off site wide. Had some very patriotic graphics kind of tied in what the brand is already doing with some more red, white, and blue themes. Again, we really focus on this hero header. Snatch is one of those words that this brand likes to use a lot. So that's what we utilized within the copy to make sure it's on brand. We had some transformation photos, not just boring product shots. Really crossed out the original prices and just made it very clear that, hey, this promo is live. Very simple, straightforward, just featuring the top sellers here. So we got over 94,000 people to open it for a 53% open rate. We got 604 people to click, 92 people place an order for a 0.05% place order rate, which brought in 5.75K just from email alone for about a $61 AOV. And the SMS message was super simple. We just sent it to a relatively wider audience. Anyone who's clicked in the last 90 days. Very simple. It's just, hey, this is live. Get 20% off site wide with this code. And as you can see here, that did 8.7K in sales. So that is a 19.4x ROI. The client spent about $450 to actually send that email and brought back 8.7K in return. So overall, really solid launch. Now, this first step in the promotion will generate some strong sales, but if you haven't done this process properly before, there's a massive chance that you'll get it wrong and you could screw up everything else. So if you want a team of experts who can help set everything up for you, go ahead, book a call using the first link in the video description. We'll run through an audit to see if we can actually help you out and we'll take it from there. Day number 2, we're actually going to cut down that segmentation a little bit. We just sent to the 90-day engaged and we want to exclude people who have purchased in the last 14 days. You can see after the sale started, we're always going to exclude purchasers just so that if someone buys, we don't want to just cram more emails and SMS messages down their throats. So you can see here, we went for, kind of adding in some quality features, as well as we talked about how they've had over 1 million happy customers and they can't be wrong. So we added some social proof and we talked about just some benefits of the product, added in some social proof. With this particular brand, it's super important to talk about sizing, as well as we added in, again, just a little hint of social proof. Doesn't have to be a crazy email or anything like that. We're just focusing on things that would make people buy if they didn't purchase off that first email there. So continued with the top sellers. We didn't want to feature the same ones as in the previous email. So we went with, pretty much top sellers 4, 5, and 6. 0.6, got a 52% open rate, 0.25% click rate, still a really solid place order rate, which brought back 3.5 grand in revenue from the email. And then you can see here, we did about 4K from that SMS. And then day 3 was really all about pushing FOMO. So we had a very similar segment to the previous email. We're excluding purchasers and just going for a really wide audience here. We want to talk about, hey, this is the last chance, the sale is ending soon, and we just want to push that urgency, and we want to promote some other products that are kind of outside of their hero products. And as you can see, this actually did really well. This was so far the best placed order rate out of all of the emails so far. So we got a really solid 316 people clicking, 66 people placing an order for $64 AOV, did about 4.3K from the email, and then about 4.1K from the SMS message. So overall, we're just continuing to eke out as much revenue as we possibly can without just spamming the list. And then day 4, heavy hitter here, we're going back, we're going to a wider audience. We're hitting that 365-day engaged minus purchasers. So we're just saying, hey, final hours, 20% off, ends tonight. Get snatched now, let them wonder as the preview text so that it aligns to the brand and their copy. So we're really pushing the urgency. And what we're actually doing here is we're showing products that they've already viewed. And if they don't have any products they've already viewed, then we're just falling back to 3 best sellers. So as you can see, we got a strong open rate. Again, click rate over time is going to go down, which is normal. Very, very solid placed order rate here, as well as, 44 people actually placing an order for 3K in sales, as well as we did about 8.6K from the SMS message. So as you can see here, we're at day 4. Then we sent this message right here, which obviously is not going to do much in terms of revenue, but it lets people know, hey, like you missed the sale, sorry you missed it, but unfortunately, thanks for participating and things like that. So we sent this email, like kind of a sorry you missed it, to the people who didn't place an order. And then people who did place an order, we actually sent, thank you for making the sale such a huge success, that type of messaging. And then what we actually did over here was a 1-day flash recovery. So we hit people with a new offer. So these are people who, didn't buy from the previous dates. You can kind of see the other segments here. So we obviously don't want to send it to people who already placed an order. And this one is just an extra. This is just pretty much straight profit. People that didn't have a chance to place an order, we give them one final chance, 1-day flash sale. We did $25 off orders above $120. And so you can see here, you got a 50% open rate, 0.03% placed order rate, click rate 0.16. So again, this is not going to perform as amazing necessarily as the rest, but that's because we are targeting people that, didn't place an order throughout all of these different messages that we're sending here. So did about an extra 3.4K from email and about 6.6K from SMS. So overall, this is money that most brands, wouldn't have even thought of doing with this 1-day flash sale there. Now, just to recap, over the span of those 6 days, we made $22,918 from campaigns, 23.7K from flows, 28.4K from SMS, for a grand total of $75,090.14, all in the span of 6 days. Now, with that information, you have 2 different options here. Option 1, you can just go ahead, use everything that we just went over and apply it to your own email marketing strategy. Or option 2, you can save yourself the time and the hassle and the mistakes by simply partnering with a team of experts like us. Not only have we helped an apparel brand make 75 grand in 6 days, like we just talked about, but we've also helped another brand generate an extra $514,000 per month from their email marketing, and another went from $131K to $2.4 million per month. The list just goes on and on and on. So if getting help with your email marketing is something that you are interested in, you can go ahead and book a call using the first link in the video description. We'll chat soon.